And we are live. Today I'm joined by Tony J. Well, me and Tony just wanted to hang out and have a good time. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
nice to have you on the show.
It's good to be here.
So before all this happened, we were talking a little bit about Marvel and how they're introducing their new characters or not introducing the good ones. I don't know.
Well, it's one of again, as you said, they're really leaning into fantasy at the moment.
They are.
I am there's so much. I'm so looking forward to what could happen with the MCU. I've gone on record to say that I want, if they introduce Wolverine, I want him to be much closer to the original version of the character.
Sure.
If they do bring back a Hugh Jackman type, I would rather them just bring Hugh Jackman back. If they're going to do that, I would. I kind of want them. I want them to gamble on that character, bet on that character. Yeah, I want them to go because it's like, if you're going to take a chance on a character like Wolverine, why not go all the way and make him?
Yeah. Roll the dice, bro. Roll the dice. Yeah.
And there's some great actors out there at the moment. My personal choice, which I've said before, is you've got the Many Saints of Newark coming up.
Yep.
And the guy who plays Silvio Dante in that is a guy called John Magaro. And he's about he's 37, 38. He's 5'5". I think, if he can play Silvio Dante, who's quite an intimidating character.
He is.
If he can pull that off, I think he could pull Wolverine off.
Sure.
And so, yeah, I always kind of wanted to see Steve Van Zandt actually play Wolverine. I thought that might have been quite an interesting.
It would have been. It would have been, yeah.
But yeah, so I think that'd be cool. And Hugh Jackman, I still, if Hugh Jackman comes into the MCU, I want to see him play Dracula. That's who I want to see Hugh Jackman play.
Dude, yeah.
So you get this. So basically, Blade at the end of the Blade movie,
yeah,
you get a post-credit sequence, and it's kind of like the same as Thanos going, right. Well, I'm going to have to do this
with
myself.
Mahershala Ali, and he's going to be a great Blade.
Yeah,
and then let that dovetail into dude.
And then so I want to see a post-credit sequence with Hugh Jackman as Dracula.
Do we get like Werewolf by Night?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Shit, motherfucker!
Well, we've got Moon Knight.
Because Moon Knight's coming too. Yeah,
we've got all that stuff coming, right? So this is what I want. I want Hugh Jackman in like a Clark Gable moustache.
Yeah.
Full on 70s style Marvel Dracula. Right. And then I want it to segue into a Disney Plus. Probably, maybe it might even be Hulu. It might have to be a Hulu show. But I want to see a full on Tomb of Dracula TV series where we get his backstory and we get some crazy
I want
shit.
Werewolf by Night. I want, all of that shit, bro.
And then we
How cool would that be, dude?
Yeah. Yeah, and then that segues into Blade 2.
Yeah,
Dracula is the big bad in Blade 2, because let's face it, they really messed up Dracula in the original Blade films. Well,
no,
Blade
I know.
Trinity.
Well, but they didn't know how to do any of those characters right. So
yeah. Oh God, there's so much stuff that we could get some, and obviously we're not even going into. Here's a crazy idea. What was Mads Mikkelsen's character called?
Uh,
Kalashnikov.
yeah, Kalashnikov. That's it.
My theory is, and
It's actually not, that's not his name. We're not saying that's his name.
No,
we're making fun.
Yeah, we're making fun of a name that has too many.
Kalashnikov.
That has too many consonants in it.
Yeah, too much kaleidoscope or something like that.
One of the theories going around at the moment is that Mads Mikkelsen didn't die at the end of Doctor Strange, and that he was actually saved by Dormammu, but obviously his failure. His failure did not make Dormammu happy, and he's sent back to Earth. He gets stripped of almost all his powers, gets sent back, and we find out he's actually from Sokovia, right? We find out he's from Sokovia.
Okay. Yeah.
And he manages to get into Ultron's lair, right?
No, come
right.
All right.
And he goes back to Ultron's castle, and you see him, and he finds his way in. He finds all of Ultron's tech that he still has there.
Okay.
And he builds himself a suit of armor, and he decides that he's
the new.
No. His name, his birth name, was not Kathankok. Kathankong.
all of
right?
that.
Yeah. His birth name is Victor Von Doom.
Victor Von Doom. Well, see, I knew this is where we were going. Dude, the Victor Von Doom. This is a great way to introduce Victor Von Doom into the zeitgeist, the MCU proper.
Yeah.
The problem with that is that it retcons a bunch of shit, Tony. And you know.
Yeah. But I really want to see Mads Mikkelsen play Doctor Doom.
Dude, yeah, it's some of the best badinage that we can ever come up with, because if it's gonna be Victor Von Doom,
it's Galacticus. It's calculus. He's Professor Calculus, right?
Yeah.
Galactus.
Yeah.
Coccular implant.
All of that, and plus sign. Yeah.
Calantintowas.
Yeah, none of that works, but yes. Kalactic.
Kalak. That's it. Yeah. But and also, so anyway, so that aside, that whole spiel aside, I really do want to see Doctor Doom, and I really want to see Michael Shannon play Galactus, because obviously.
Oh, that's a good pick. I like
Michael
that.
Shannon as Galactus.
Mm-hmm.
I think that
dude, who plays Silver Surfer? We were talking about this the other night on the show. Who plays Silver Surfer? Because one of the most iconic characters of all time. And do we get Doug Jones to come back and play that?
I think that would be a great idea.
Yeah.
Didn't someone suggest Keanu at one point?
Yes, somebody did.
I think it's probably going to be CG again, though, right? I think it's
probably. But dude, well, I don't know.
But I mean, if we're talking Nora and Rad, I think Keanu would be a good pick. If we're going to get a flashback to his previous life, I think that would work.
No, I'm down with that. Yeah, that's cool. I am a big fan. Excuse me. I'm a big fan of bringing Doug Jones back for that character.
Yeah, I think so too.
But you're right. If we're gonna have an interactive, non CG character, it should be somebody that You know,
But no, I mean, I can see Doug Jones playing Norman Rad as
yeah,
well.
but
I don't
I
see
mean,
it.
he's a little older. Well, in that, you
Well,
know,
I think he's. I think
Neo's
he's.
older too now.
Yeah,
Keanu's
I
older.
think Keanu's older than him,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Or
So
they're about the same age.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Um,
Maybe I'm just talking out of my ear, but you know what I mean.
it's. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, let's face it. We're probably gonna get. Oh, I don't know. It's a weird thing because
Dude,
I'm.
just the fact that this is a possibility is fucking awesome, dude.
Oh, it's
You know what I
insane.
mean?
It's insane.
Isn't it
Um,
crazy? Isn't
I mean,
it, dude? We live in such awesome times. I know, dude. I know the world's going to hell in the handcart. I get it, but you know what? There is some beautiful things that are happening in art and in film. And
yeah,
we're seeing some of the coolest stuff that we've ever seen, and maybe
yeah,
maybe because of the time that we live in, because it, what we see outside sucks so bad that we need to escape into these great stories.
yeah.
You
And
know,
I mean, and oh god, I mean, there's so much, but because it's this weird thing because the Marvel version of Earth, the 616 version of
oh
Earth.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, even without all
That 616 is dope. Nobody knows
even
about that. That's
even
a
yeah
good.
no,
That's a good pull there, Tony.
well, I mean, obviously that's the comic book version of the
Uh-huh.
Marvel universe. But I mean, even without all the cosmic stuff, the 616 version of Earth has so much stuff that we haven't even scratched the surface of.
Yeah, we have.
In the
Yeah,
film.
yeah, totally. Yeah.
I mean, let's face it. You know, they kind of screwed the pooch with the Inhumans, and
Well,
we
yeah.
haven't seen that properly done yet. And the Savage Land. I mean, the Savage Land is going to be amazing if they ever get around to doing that. There's so much stuff that they can pull upon, and this is the main difference I think between the DC universe and the Marvel universe is that if you look at the DC the main DC characters, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman,
Uh-huh.
even like Aquaman and characters like that, they weren't really designed to interact. But if you look at the most popular Marvel characters today,
Mhm.
with the exception of Namor and
Sure. Yeah.
Captain America, and so on. But if you look at the Fantastic Four, Hulk, Spider-Man, the Avengers, Iron Man,
Mhm.
and all of those, the X-Men, they were really designed to be able to
To
interact with
interact.
each
Yeah.
other.
Yep.
And that's why the MCU works so well, because
But
those
dude,
characters were really
so yeah, because you brought it up, and I woun't mind going over to the DC universe for a minute, dude. I thought the Suicide Squad movie was fucking balls out good.
amazing, yeah.
And maybe it was because maybe it needed somebody like James Gunn that with that trauma kind of you know intuition to make a movie that's so fucking weird that we love it so much, right? And it's, in my opinion, it sucks that I thought that the movie was really good, and it sucks that a lot of people didn't go see it. you know,
Yeah, I saw it 3 times in the end.
so good, right? Damn.
Yeah, fantastic. And so, I mean, yeah, I mean, it takes someone who actually understands the characters and who understands comics and how they work. And this is kind of one of the problems that I have with the Snyderverse,
Mhm.
in that Snyder does seem to understand the characters,
He does,
but
I think.
it's very much through his own lens, and that's fine,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
because that's how great art
Sure.
works.
Yeah.
But I don't think he really understood how those characters are supposed to interact with each other. And everything was.
No, totally. This is going to sound really shitty, but it felt more like Super Friends.
Well, yeah, because there was this
like a Saturday morning cartoon Super Friends. You know?
It was like everything was the sort of antagonism that existed between those characters, and I still find it hard to believe that they managed to get anything done, because there was there seemed like there was no real spirit of cooperation there, whether it was the original version of Justice League or the Snyder Cut. They just didn't. None of those characters felt that they had a shared goal.
No, I totally agree with that, and that's the failing of that. In my opinion, it's the failing of that universe, because it like I said, I felt it was kind of Saturday morning Super Friends and not. I mean, these characters, you and I know, we grew up with these characters. We know them intimately. We've read all of that, all of their pain, their suffering, and their, when they get married or whatever it is, we lived it with them. And then what you're showing me is kind of a half-ass version, of a Saturday morning cartoon. And oh man, that's why I just really didn't like that. It's not that I thought it was bad, because there's redeeming qualities especially in the first movie.
Yeah.
And the Snyder Cut, okay, whatever. That it is what it is. It's a different thing. It's way better than what I saw in the theater, but dude, all of that should have been better. Like, the whole thing should have been better, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. The three biggest names in
the Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I hold it up on a pedestal way more than it should be, but
here's the thing. I mean, I like Gal Gadot much more now than I did when I originally. I mean, because I think her acting has improved a lot in recent years, and she really kind of has kind of made herself fit that role.
Well, because yes.
But it's like Henry Cavill to me is the perfect Superman, and Ben Affleck is the perfect Batman.
I agree. I think they're great in the role. In fact, I think that Gal Gadot is great for that role too.
I think, exactly. I think she certainly has, she's made it work.
She has made it work.
Ben. And but I'm really, I cannot express how bummed out I am that we may never see Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill play those characters again.
No, and not play and play them in a way they should be.
Yeah,
I don't know. And maybe I'm just talking shit. I don't know. I wanted rich storylines. I wanted, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and maybe I'm just projecting too much on something that.
But it's like the offhanded way that he killed off Jimmy Olsen in Batman v Superman, and it's just I'm just kind of every 10 minutes. So basically, I was watching that movie, and it seemed at the 10-minute mark. Every 10 minutes, something happened that I was like, "Oh man, really?"
Right? Yeah. Really.
you know, I mean, I want Henry Cavill to be Clark Kent, and I want him to be Superman. I want him to punch, you know, Mongol in the face, and
Yeah.
I want to see that stuff happen,
And it just didn't. It didn't.
Well,
none of it. None of the good stuff happened for us. I think.
The crazy thing is Superman has a damn good rogues gallery, right? Metallo and Mongol and Parasite and Brainiac, the various versions of Brainiac.
Totally Brainiac, right? Yeah.
And
for sure.
in 40 years of Superman movies, we've had Lex Luger. Funny that's a different guy altogether.
Right.
We've had Lex Luthor, and Zod.
And that's it. And dude, Zod's a great character, but do we have to have Zod in every single fucking movie? Come on.
Yeah.
No, please. You just ran down a rogues gallery that would that's awesome. But here's the thing. I think what happens is when you make a Superman movie and the powers that be, the upstairs guys, they're like, I don't know who this guy is, so change it to make it nobody's going to understand. You know what I mean? And they start whittling it down and watering it down, you know. And then we get a lackluster movie.
See, my perfect interpretation of Ben Affleck. I think Rob's right. I think I so badly want to see the Batman versus Deathstroke movie that will probably never happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And what I want to see, I want to see a Ben Affleck starring Batman movies set in the present, where he's in his 40s, and then I want to see an HBO Max series of that same version of the character in his 20s as a young Batman, and we get to see and I'm still absolutely certain that this version, the Jared Leto version of the Joker, I'm certain that was I'm certain that is Jason Todd.
Jason Todd? Really?
I'm almost certain, and I really want to see a younger version
Jason
of
Todd. Yeah,
exactly. And I think it's a Jason Todd that killed the Joker.
Dude,
went crazy.
Jason Todd's one of my favorite characters, by the way. I have him right there, and that's why.
Yeah, I love.
He was the Red Hood, and he's the new Joker, I guess. But
well, that's I'm still certain of that. And I'd love to see an HBO Max TV series.
But I would love to see that too. Something that just takes us away from the regular humdrum shit that's basically what we get.
All I want to see is a live action Batman TV series that takes it seriously. I mean, Titans is fine, but I
was just gonna say, do you like Titans? I love Titans. I think it's really good.
I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun with it.
And it has the old Batman, which is cool, and the Nightwing becoming Nightwing, which is kind of cool.
Whoa, and perhaps see now. I don't know if we should be spoiling anything here.
We can. They're everything's aired.
Maybe. I see. I've not seen all of season 3 yet. I've seen bits of it.
I only seen 3 episodes, but it's good, bro.
But the idea of maybe Dick Grayson becoming Batman. Titans,
Well, that would be cool. I love the fact. Because I want to see the Nightwing character anyways. Yeah. And what's really cool in this season right now, we're getting Oracle. Well, we're not really getting Oracle. We're getting Barbara Gordon.
Yeah, as Commissioner Gordon.
As Commissioner Gordon.
It's an interesting take. And I like that Titans is kind of, again, it's an alternate reality. Mm-hmm. But I still want to see a proper Batman TV series, and I don't think
Well,
it just
what do
seems
you
that we're
like?
never going to get that.
When you say, what do you mean by that? I don't.
I mean, Batman fighting, the Riddler,
Oh
and
yeah,
Joker, and
okay,
Killer Croc,
gotcha.
and Mad Hatter, and
Sure.
Scarecrow.
Yeah.
A procedural Batman TV show, like they did in the '60s, but with a more modern,
And
with a more modern take.
Yeah.
With a more modern take on the
No,
character.
dude, that I think that would be cool. I'm not sure if we're gonna get that, but that would be really cool.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get that.
But you know what? I really do like what I'm seeing in this Titan show. In fact, there's a Scarecrow is a big part of the this show, and it's really cool.
I don't.
The actor's awesome. He's from the first time I saw that guy was in Angel.
Okay, before we get onto this, breaking news.
What happened?
Michael K. Williams.
Oh yeah. No, I know. I
literally just found that.
He passed away today. Yeah, it sucks.
That really sucks.
Oh, it's so bad, dude.
Oh, I literally
we lose him, and so young. I think he was only a couple years older than me.
Jesus.
I'm an old fuck, but he was. Yeah,
he's a phenomenal actor.
He was so good, so good. Yeah, they didn't have any other details, but he was found dead and today. So
I literally
our hearts go out to
literally
Michael
just
K.
clicked on
Williams.
a link on Twitter, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Jesus.
big time. Yep. Heart goes out to Michael K. Williams and his family because, wow, what a good actor, and
Jesus.
That's a huge loss.
Oh man, that sucks. Anyway, yeah, there's sorry, I'm derailed.
No,
it's okay.
That. It's okay, man.
But yeah, so it will be really interesting to see, to see what they do with the DC EU going forward.
Yeah, I think it's. So here's the thing. It was under really bad leadership about 5 years ago, but I think Walter Hamada is doing good work. And I think we're already getting better movies, so I think that's great. And I may not be the biggest fan of the Shazam and that kind of this Shazam series, but they're doing good movies, right?
Oh,
and Black Adam looks awesome, dude.
Yeah,
so,
the Justice Society and everything. I mean, who would have thought we'd ever got that?
Right. Oh,
yeah.
Hey, Rich.
Hey,
Richard joined the party. Oh, you're on the.
I am muted. Aloha, everyone. Now,
what's up, dude? Yeah, we were just talking about. Tony just saw the Michael K.
I'm still a bit. Michael Kenneth Williams. Yeah, I'm still a bit shell shocked.
Yeah, it sucks.
It is.
I watched. I heard that earlier, and I'm like, dude, really? I mean, that's a loss.
Yeah, this is very sad. This is very sad. I was just doing some videos on him right before I saw that you were going live. Yeah, this is very sad.
Well, I mean, we've lost a bunch of good ones this year, and last year too. not just from the COVID, but you know, life happens, shit
Life
happens.
happens, shit happens. Yeah.
Sucks.
I mean, 54 is no age, is it?
All right, that's early. That's early, man. Like I'm coming up on 50.
Yeah, me too.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah, same. Yeah, it's sucks.
But we were talking about comic books, DC and Marvel and stuff. Obviously, the shit that we love all the time. Um, Rich, if you don't mind, what do you love about the DC universe? Or
I'm loving how that we have all of these opportunities to see these characters actually in real life action. I'm really happy to see, and I know that we're about to see like Green Lantern and this and that. It's just fantastic to see Aquaman in particular, and
yeah, isn't that great? I mean, we're getting characters that we would never. I mean, I guess think about, you know, like back in the day when we were kids, we only dreamed about, you know, Aquaman getting on, you know, on the screen, or just even Captain America back in the day. It was like, you know, there's
Yeah.
no way you're going to do a Captain America movie or a Doctor Strange movie. And
Well,
now,
we did-
and now we have all of this stuff.
well, we did. I mean, we had our limited glimpses at Captain America and the Fantastic Four and Incredible
yeah,
Hulk and
yeah,
Thor. We had those made for TV moments, and then we knew that they could be better. And guess what? We got them.
Yeah, we did.
We got them.
I
Yeah.
do like, well, out of all of that stuff that happened on TV, I think the Spider-Man was my favorite, and then the Incredible Hulk.
Nicholas Hammond.
I love that Spider-Man. I know it's garbage, dude. I loved it though.
I remember seeing that for the first time, and they had some. I mean, they had a clone storyline in that. They basically did the clone. They did clone Spider-Man.
It's so silly ass, but I loved it when I was a kid. I
in
loved that stuff.
1978. You know,
I was so excited for. I mean, I grew up with the Hulk, Lou Ferrigno.
That was so good.
And when they announced Thor,
Yeah,
Thor versus the Hulk, I remember, I know exactly where I was, and I got so giddy. I thought that was fantastic. I mean, the idea of it anyway, and it was fun when we actually experienced it. It wasn't great, but I loved it.
no, I loved it too. It's just fun. It was, you know, I don't know, and that's why, dude, when I'm watching these new Marvel movies and the spectacle that they are, the artistry that comes with that, I'm like, wow, dude, these are great movies, and it makes me feel like a little kid again, you know. Like I watched Shang-Chi yesterday. It was amazing, dude.
Oh
It
my
was
god!
so
Yeah.
good. Not only was the story good, but it was the fantasy element was there, and it was, man, it made me feel like I was, you know, 10 again and loving this shit, you know.
It was amazing to see all of this. We grew up with Bruce Lee. We grew up with a lot of the kung fu fighting and everything, and now we're seeing the magic. And I know that they changed a few names. It's not exactly as it was in the comics, though. We got to see some really kick-ass moments from the comics, and that was fantastic.
Yep. Tony hasn't seen it yet, right? Tony?
No, I'm probably going to go and see it today. I think, yeah.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna love it. I think you're really gonna like it.
Yep. Oh man, it's amazing, and it is setting up for so many different. I mean, I think they're so clever in all the TV shows, the WandaVision, the Falcon, Winter Soldier, and Loki, as well as everything that we know that is coming forward. Everything is tied together. That's all I gotta say. And gosh darn bless them for doing this. It's really well done.
I loved it too. And there's so stay for the
Yep, the after credits, the mid and post.
The mid and post, because it's Marvel. You're always gonna get mid and post. But dude, the mid one's good and the post is really good. Yeah, I mean it's really good. So.
Well, there's a lot of drama regarding that, and I think it's fantastic because we know where the drama is coming from. It's coming from individuals who don't fully understand, and we don't technically understand, though we do have a clue where it's going, and I'm feeling very confident that those post-credit scenes are going to just blow people away. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So yeah, dude, I've been talking good shit about this movie since I saw it. I think it's great. But I like the MCU as a whole. I mean, I think, are they all great? No, well, they're not. They're not all the best movies of all time, but they're really good. And the way they're able to weave in and out of these great stories and cherry pick these cool storylines out of the comics, I think it's dope. Like one of my favorite movies is Thor Ragnarok, and just to be able to pull that out and make it I don't know. It's just really fun to watch these things come to life when we're when I was a little kid, I read these books and I'm like, yeah, these are great stories. I never ever thought there would be movies, ever.
My observation is the comics that were the least valuable were Marvel Comics Presents, and or Marvel Comics Team Ups, and they were previous adventures that were compiled together. Mm-hmm. And that's what these movies actually seem to be. They seem to be the team-ups of these various characters in adventures that we've not really seen before, or that we didn't care about, though the way that they put them together are so spectacular. Ragnarok is one of those examples because it's compiling a bunch of different ideas that would have been in a Marvel team up or Marvel best of or something like that. It's like combining a bunch of things, and that's what's making Marvel the films.
Yeah, dude.
So good.
Dude, it's like Bill Sienkiewicz and all of these really awesome writers and inkers that we grew up with, and they're taking these stories and making them movies. It's so fucking awesome. It really is. It's hard to tell somebody just to explain it, because we just kind of grew up with it, but to explain it in a way that says like taking a Bill Sienkiewicz run or a Chris Claremont run on the X-Men. I mean, it's hard to explain how fucking dope Chris Claremont is. How do you actually say how cool he is? Because that he made the X-Men.
Yeah.
And
when it comes to the X-Men,
and then when you see it, like Days of Future Past, when you see it live on the screen, you're like, "Fuck yeah, dude! That's exactly what I fucking thought about it."
when it comes to the X-Men, I want to see that core team. I want to see Angel, Beast, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Iceman. Uh, I want to see them as teenagers, and my perfect trilogy would be the first film being the core five, the second film being a rescue, being them going to Krakoa and having to be rescued and having to create this team, bringing in Storm and Colossus and Wolverine.
How would you do it in the modern day? I absolutely agree. How would you do it in modern day Marvel as we are? How would you present it, Tony?
Oh, I'd literally just have. I want them to streamline it. I think that the problem is they kind of messed up the continuity so much in the Fox years, and they
forget the Fox years. Let's do Marvel. Marvel.
I want a trilogy. I want them to create an X-Men trilogy. I want okay, here's the thing. So I actually want them to do 2 films with the original core team. The first film will be against the new version of Magneto and the Brotherhood.
Oh,
the second and third film would be a 2-parter. So it would start off with them going to Krakoa. It wouldn't. It would be them versus Arcade. The second film would be the core team versus Arcade.
Okay.
And it would end up with them going to Krakoa. And then the third film would be a rescue mission. So it would be Xavier reaching out to Storm and Colossus and Thunderbird and Nightcrawler and Wolverine, and then they go with Cyclops to bring them back, and it would be a rescue mission.
What timeline?
I like that you put Thunderbird in that.
I do. What timeline are you thinking, though? What timeline are you thinking? What year?
I would go back and have it set in the. Here's the thing. So I want them to go back, and I want them to do a Mark Ruffalo Hulk movie. I want them to set it just after the Incredible Hulk movie. I want them to set it sort of in 2010 when he was up in the Canadian wilderness, and it would literally be a version of Incredible Hulk 181, 180, 181, but instead of just being, it would be, instead of being Hulk versus Wendigo versus Wolverine, it would be Hulk versus a whole clan of Wendigos, and it would be Wolverine and Deadpool as a sort of comedy duo, with basically almost like an Abbott and Costello meet the Hulk.
I like that.
And Wolverine being the straight man, and Deadpool. So basically, Bud and Lou, Wolverine being Bud, and Deadpool being the Lou Costello character.
Did George Perez run?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but going back to the original.
Are we presuming, though, that this is going to be a separate entity as opposed to the Marvel?
No. It'd be in the MCU. It would be in the MCU. It would be, you would go back and you would just introduce, and they would be working for Department H. So they would be working for the Canadian government.
Yeah.
And they would be, and there would be obviously there's some sort of disturbance going on. Hey,
Slice Night. Okay.
So it would be, obviously there'd be some crazy, there'd be this massive. So I did. So what I see in my head would be this this clan of Wendigos is sort of maybe has been sort of creating carnage. Maybe like a
carnage.
Maybe some sort of fishing community up in the Canadian wilderness, and the Hulk just basically ends up there, and
and Sabretooth, right? If we're gonna go,
you could definitely involve Sabretooth. Yeah,
I'm fine with that. My big question, and this is what is also being asked of all the other YouTubers, is where the heck were the other like major powerful X-Men? I mean, we can understand how Wolverine and Sabretooth were up. You know, they were there.
Yeah, but where's Alpha Flight, right?
Where's Alpha Flight? Where's
the fact is that the other the X-Men are still teenagers. Their powers haven't really come through yet. So if you have an X-Men movie making them teenagers and have their powers literally just come through.
I understand. Let's talk about the main principle of X-Men, Professor X and Magneto. Magneto was a child of the, his circumstances, and the entire history. The reason why the X-Men are because they've been dealing with the
pain,
pain
and
from the Holocaust.
Let's put it this way, right? We live on a planet with 7 billion people.
Now, yes.
Now, among that 7 billion people, there are 100,000 mutants. Say, that's not even scratching the surface.
It's infinitesimal, dude. Yeah,
exactly. It's a tiny number of people, right? That's one in a. Is it even 1 in a million?
Well, it's a little more than that. Yeah,
but I mean that is missing the point of the X-Men overall in the comics. Though, I'm listening. Let's redefine what the X-Men are. That's what you're doing. Let's redefine them.
Well, I don't want to redefine them.
But I mean, how many mutant characters have there been in Marvel Comics in the last 60 years?
Oh, comics? Oh, no, can't say.
So, 500, say. 500? Maybe 1,000?
More. But
even if there are 100,000 characters, mutant characters in Marvel Comics, that's a tiny number of people. That's a tiny number of people.
It doesn't matter about the comics, though. We're dealing with the movies and the logistics, and how can we? Okay.
That's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making.
No, and that's fine. So, but do we go all the way back to
oh yeah, they've always been here.
No. Yeah. So do we all the way back to Apocalypse? Do we go all the way back to
I think we should, actually.
I think so.
I think we should.
I think mutants have always been here, but they just haven't. But they just haven't. They haven't.
Oh! Now anything's possible because Tim Possible is here.
What's up, man?
So we go all the way back to, I guess, the beginning with.
I think we should. I just don't understand how we're going to explain it in modern. No,
they tried to do it with Apocalypse and that fucking movie, but they didn't do it right.
No.
I don't think you need to explain it. I think we try to explain too much shit, and I think.
Okay, cool. Then we it just happens, and then. Yeah.
They fly now.
I'm leaning towards they fly now also. I'm leaning towards that as well, though. The argument is absolutely out there that why didn't they help with the Thanos snap? And I think that actually, literally, I do believe we're going to see some answers in the Eternals that explain this. I think that's where we're going.
I totally.
Because they all died. Yeah. What if they all died? What if? Because here's the thing, right? If you have 100,000 mutants, if you have 100,
I like that.
Okay, right. If you,
I kind of like them.
Okay. okay, if you have seven, if you have, if you have,
But
yeah,
we all know the deviants. Thanos is half deviant.
Wait, listen to Tony, because we know that in the Eternals we're not necessarily getting the deviant Thanos. We have not. It has not been explained yet. That's one of those.
No, but in the trailer it does. They do say we couldn't help because we were told basically to not interfere
Unless there were
deviants.
deviants.
Right,
But
unless
with
there were
mutants,
deviants.
mutants,
Right.
And which means he's not a deviant in the Marvel.
Which sucks, but that's
Okay.
neither here nor there.
So, but with mutants, it's different because, as I say, if mutants are like one in 10,000 people is a mutant, then it's easy to believe that all of them were snapped out of existence. That's why the mutants didn't help. With the
I'd accept that. I totally would, actually.
yeah.
I
buy
don't. No, because there's still it's half, right? It has to be half. So it's 50%.
Yeah, it would be all of them.
It can't
No,
be
I'd
all.
buy it. I'd buy it.
Before.
Yeah.
I'm an easy lay. I'll buy it. Let's just do it.
Yes. Yeah. By the way, yes, you are, Rich.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to bring up a point about the trailer. I did like the trailer, but oftentimes we've seen about these superhero films and Star Wars, they retcon stuff to make it later on work. Look at what they did to Mandalorian. Look what they've done with the X-Men. The canon doesn't matter. So do you think they'll do that? Like retcon some stuff
Yes.
or twist a little bit? Or
Oh, absolutely.
Dude,
Absolutely.
I hope not, dude.
Oh no, they will. They will.
I
Absolutely.
know.
No, but they don't need to.
But that sucks.
They don't need
They don't
to.
need
They
to.
don't need to.
Then okay, go ahead and explain. You got 3 different views right here. Why don't you guys battle it out? I think that they will.
But why?
how are they going to explain the X-Men coming into play? Because they just all of a sudden pop up.
It's 1 in 10,000. 1 in 10,000 people is a mutant. There's a tiny number. It's a tiny number of people. When you're dealing with a planet, a population of 7 billion people.
You're looking at a universe. You're looking at the entire universe. Also, it's not just the planet. So.
Yeah, but who cares about the universe?
My worry is
yeah,
to
no,
become
no.
oversaturated.
Explain what's going on in the rest of the universe, right?
Yeah.
It could be a multiverse thing too. Maybe don't know, but
Leave the rest of the universe to Captain
Marvel. Captain Marvel. Yeah.
He can take care of all of that.
Oh, I gotta go. By the way.
yeah.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
She doesn't know. She's just like, I didn't want to have the conversation.
She's like, yeah, fuck, I'm done. I'm fucking done with you.
Oh, Tony hasn't seen it, so all right, let's just leave it that. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
I know what happens in the film. I know exactly what happens, but I just haven't actually seen it yet.
The chickens. I didn't expect the chicken attack. I mean, when they came in with the flock. Oh, anyway, the different story. Maybe different movie. I don't know.
No, the chicken's great.
I know what happens.
Alternate realities.
Yeah. So with mutants, it's not. I mean, again, when you're dealing with a planet that has 7 billion people on it, and maybe 10,000 of those are mutants, it's a tiny number of people.
So that's, to me, that's not a big deal. Bringing in the mutants isn't the problem. My problem is Magneto's backstory.
Oh yeah.
Because it's so singularly tied to the Holocaust.
No. I mean,
It doesn't
that's easy.
It doesn't have to be, Tony. It doesn't have to be.
Look at the Balkan conflict.
But they have to do it. They have to tell it in a way. You could make it, I don't know, the civil rights issue, which basically
which is what inspired it. Yes, and literally you could have Professor X and Magneto. They could be from any dynamic.
But what I'm
I
saying,
mean-
we're getting way too far away from that era. So if you were born in the 30s or 40s, we're getting way too far, deep into. It doesn't make any sense anymore.
That's what the
that's
problem
all I'm saying.
is. That's what the problem
It's
is.
just the age.
Well-
it's just the age thing.
Look what they did to Cap though when he was frozen over. Then like, in this Winter Soldier
but
series, they brought up all these other. Oh, there another Captain America. Like it was just like kind of swept under the rug until current day.
No, but
right?
that was always Captain America's backstory.
But they didn't mention them in the movies though. Like they didn't mention all those other characters.
No.
Is what I'm saying.
You know what? All of this is getting so numb to me. I don't think it matters anymore because all this discussion.
We're nerds. We're nerds.
No, we're numbing it out. Then we're just going to have these characters. That's all it's going to be. We're going to lose that, but it's a shame.
It's fine.
Magneto's backstory is not a problem at all. You just make him a Croat. You make him a Croat in the Balkan conflict in the 90s. Early 2000s.
You could absolutely do that. And okay,
I mean, there was genocide happening. There's genocide happening. Kind of
all over the
time.
place. No, I get it, but you have to tell it in a way that makes sense. Right.
Yeah.
I guess this is how you bring in Magneto, right? Magneto, Professor X have been like one of the older X-Men. They've been laying low all these years, but the Thanos snap comes into place. Like, all right, I'm tired of this. Now that like superheroes are normalized in the universe, Shang-Chi, like the was it the Asian chick, whatever, love interest, that she was like not even surprised is going to this underground like fight club per se. So they live in a different universe. They all know about the blip. This is the stages are set differently. So that's how they would kind of introduce them. Like, all right, I'm sick and tired of this. It's normal. I can come out of my bubble and.
Dude, you bring up a great point because maybe the snap itself created the paradox, which made mutants.
No,
we already know that. We already heard that theory before.
But again, this is not our world. This is not our universe. This is why, and a lot of people make, that they'll say, why didn't they? Why weren't there Nazi? Why weren't there Nazi symbols everywhere in the Captain America film? It's because it takes place in a different timeline.
That's okay. All right, let's go with that. Yeah, that's true. Yes.
Hydra just superseded the Nazi Party.
Hydra was it was an alternative form of and another name for Nazi.
Yeah.
And so okie dokie. So let's go with that. Oh God, we've talked about this a billion times and other. So anyway,
I don't feel that we've talked about it a billion times.
I don't even think it would be a paradox bringing the X-Men in. It's just like as a result or whatever, X-Men.
I was agreeing with you, and yeah.
I like that idea of the alternate or the parallel. I love that idea. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I mean,
but how? I guess then, if that's the case, how do they introduce? How did they introduce it in a way that doesn't seem forced or shoehorned?
Okay. No, go ahead, Tony. I think I just pinpointed on something. Go ahead, Tony, first. I think I pinpointed on something, though.
Okay, so look at what they're doing with the X-Men now in the comics, where they're basically putting them all on Krakoa. They're all living on Krakoa in this. So there's a possibility that perhaps they could do something along those lines.
Okay.
I'm sure that they'll. Again,
I'm sitting on the moon.
Again, there are so few mutants.
I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying I want it to be done in a way that makes sense. And I think we all have really cool fucking ideas. We have four great ideas about how it might happen, but it bothers me a little bit. Not in a way that
And
these are first world problems, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lose sleep tonight because I don't know why fucking, we can't bring the X-Men into the MCU. But it's fun to have badinage and to, have fun with it.
My big thought is a lot of people there are certain individuals who are not taking Marvel's What If animated show seriously. And I've always said I think we kind of do need to, because of everything that's been leading up.
Too seriously, Rich.
Well,
they're like, "Oh, this is canon." I'm like, "No, dude, no."
No. I'm not saying it's canon. I'm not. No, I'm totally not saying it's canon. Yeah. I'm saying though that literally anything is possible, and since we're looking at how in the world are we going to get the X-Men in there? There's literally there's a few different ways that we could, and it could be like a little flash here, a little flash there, a little flash there of from all of these different shows. It doesn't have to be What If. It could be this, it could be that, it could be that, and then all of a sudden then in the movies wow, there they are. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't want to spoil anything for Tony.
Yeah, I'm not.
Again, I know exactly what happens in this movie.
All right, so we saw the movie, and the Wong character makes so much sense, right? So there's another way that shit could happen. Right?
Shit is gonna happen no matter what, whether it's good or bad. Shit's gonna happen. I mean, it's multiverse of madness, and then also No Way Home. No Way Home. What does that mean? I don't know.
I think what No Way Home means is back to like normality before like everything was altered. But like my biggest concern with bringing in X-Men is if you look at those films, they're entirely different tone. Like Marvel, more so accepts superheroes, but them they don't. But though they're more centralized in one spot. So maybe it's like a Pacific state or whatever that are more hardcore the area, but that's what's kind of worrying to me about bringing them in, because it is a different tone. So
it is a different tone.
Ralph Boner is not a joke. I don't think Ralph Boner is really a joke, honestly.
Richard.
No,
Richard.
My sister!
Boner. Shut up about Ralph Boner. You are always talking about your boners. Anyway. Thing is, I mean, let's face it. I mean, the tone in the MCU movies matches the tone of the comics. Yet the X-Men fit in with the comics. Why wouldn't they fit in with the film?
Right. And by the way, if you like the Spider-Man movies, that same director is going to make the Fantastic Four movie. So
correct. Yes.
So that's what we're going to get, and hopefully it's good.
Hopefully, yeah.
I'm feeling we're getting a maybe too much of a good thing. That's also a possibility.
I still have. There's one thing I'm still trying to figure out how they're going to make She-Hulk work logically, because why?
Oh, I think it's going to be amazing, dude.
Yeah, the actress is really
the actress is fucking balls out. Awesome.
I don't mean that. I mean the fact that how would Mark Ruffalo's Ruffalo's
I see what you're saying.
ever allow?
No comment.
Yeah.
How would he ever allow for a blood transfusion? I mean that would be insane.
That would be insane, right?
I mean, for a start, how does he know that?
So that's obviously that's not going to be the origin, right?
We can't necessarily talk about everything. I'm just saying, Kitty, fat kitty. Oh, can't talk about that kitty. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
So
you did. You absolutely did. Thank you.
Again, I'm not entirely sure what you're going on about. Anyway, but what I'm saying is that logically speaking, can you imagine this version of Bruce Wayne giving a blood transfusion.
Bruce Wayne?
Oh,
Two.
you know
Yeah,
what I
Banner.
fucking mean.
Bruce Banner.
You
Yeah.
know what I fucking mean. How can you logically think of this version of Bruce Banner
I
giving
don't.
anyone a fucking
I
blood
don't-
transfusion?
I don't
It
think
doesn't
that's
make
gonna
sense.
be
I know.
the origin,
I know.
Tony.
You're right. You're right. I agree.
I don't. It can't be, right? It can't be. So.
I mean, his
Yeah.
blood is poison anyway,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
His blood is basically poison. Why would he give someone that he cares about a blood
Oh, and
transfusion?
here's
from
another
his-
thing. Do we see Matt Murdock? Because,
Oh God.
Oh, he's in the trailer.
No, he's not.
He's in the trailer.
his forearms.
The character that slams down those papers is Matt Murdock.
These are the papers. No. We don't know. We don't know. And I hate to be the one.
Not only would I love to see him in the Spider-Man movie, I don't think we're going to get it, but
I think we are.
well,
I don't
that's
think that's
great.
him now.
That'd be great, but it makes more sense for him to show up in the She-Hulk.
Yeah.
They are contemporaries.
Yes. I mean, trouble is
And-
they're
and
both,
then
they're both
do-
defenders, though, right? They're both public defenders.
They-
It'd be
yes.
great if they
Yeah.
were
In the
if
same
they were-
area. Yeah.
The problem is they're both public defenders. If she was, it'd be really cool if she, in this version, in the MCU, if she was a prosecutor, and it would be really cool if they were
Going head to head. Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Or
yeah.
what if she
Yeah,
was
I'm
the
down.
prosecutor?
It doesn't
What
matter.
if-
That is literally what I just said.
Oh, okay. I might have got it. Flipped it. Yeah.
Bruce
Yeah,
Wayne-
they
Bruce Wayne-
battle, and dude, if they
Bruce Wayne
battle
was a
back and
defender.
forth,
And
That'd be
if
great.
if the She-Hulk, So if Jennifer is a prosecutor in this, so this version, Jessica. Hang on.
yep,
Yeah,
But
no, she was always a public defender, right?
yep.
Yeah, but I like the and her being a prosecutor. 'Cause
Oh
I think,
God! Imagine her being a prosecutor,
I think
in her. I'm not happy with.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I think Tatiana Maslany would work really well as a prosecutor.
She's one of my favorite actresses of all time. So
Yeah.
she does no wrong, and the fact that she's playing the Jennifer part, I think is amazing.
I think this is really exciting, and I'm not. I wasn't excited for, and I thought that there wasn't there a rumor of the
Dude,
comedy version.
Dude,
What's-
so can we see Kingpin?
Oh, we are going. Isn't that guaranteed? I thought it was
in
already
that
guaranteed.
show? Dude.
I thought
Dude,
it
that
was
would be
already
dope.
guaranteed. I thought.
Well, I haven't heard I haven't heard that
believe-
yet.
I believe that Vincent D'Onofrio made a tweet recently.
He said something that he wanted to be in it, but I don't know yet. I don't know.
That was ages ago. He did a tweet more recently, I believe that he, but I think he then took it down couple of hours later. So he made
Because,
a tweet
dude,
and then he removed it.
The She-Hulk, there's so much
Oh my God.
there's so much tie-in. So you can get Kingpin, you can get,
Oh my God.
you can get all the great, all the Spider-Man bullshit,
Daredevil, Spider-Man, She-Hulk,
all the Daredevil stuff,
yeah.
all the Rogues Gallery.
We've already set up. We've already set up a reason that Kingpin would be able to take on Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, right.
We have that serum is out there, so he could have taken the serum, and he wouldn't be as strong as Spider-Man. As we all know, Spider-Man in the past has proven that he was. I mean, whenever Spider-Man fought Kingpin in the past, he was always holding back because there's that shit. Oh my God, there's that issue where Spider-Man does go all out on Kingpin and just beats the crap out
It
of him.
beats the shit out of him. Yeah.
Just beats the shit out of him. And he says, you know, and he's
And then he's all dumbstruck afterwards. He's like, oh,
yeah,
fuck,
and
I shouldn't have done that.
You got those people just staring at him,
Yeah.
and it's after he was unmasked, right? It was after Spider-Man was unmasked, so he's just beating the crap out of him as Peter Parker, and all those onlookers just staring.
We got a version. We got a version of that in that great series on Netflix.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, and that's why.
And I do think D'Onofrio is the best Kingpin we've seen to date on screen.
We've only seen technically two. Like, I mean, okay. We have though. Yeah, there's no question. Okay, so I'm not disagreeing here. I think D'Onofrio is absolutely, and I would probably give a testicle to have D'Onofrio back as Kingpin in the entire Marvel universe, and I don't want him to die.
Why would you need to do that?
All I'm saying is that
Because Cthulhu demands it.
It's a phrase, okay? He is one of the greatest characters ever.
Yeah.
He's one of the greatest characters and one of the greatest actors ever. I think, yeah, and that's why I say it. Well, I got several testicles. They're not all mine. I'm not saying they're mine.
Several?
Yeah, I'm not saying they're mine. I mean, you know, it's like Stephen King says, I've got the heart of a small boy. I keep another one in the drawer over there. Okay?
You got like a bag of Dragon Balls in there, too?
You know? We got to do what we got to do.
Yep, you're goddamn right.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
And Tony, when you say why, it's because Cthulhu demands it. That's why.
Oh.
Don't even ask me to pull up my tentacles.
I don't. we're not there yet.
Believe me, you stood up earlier and I saw your tentacles.
Tentacles.
Ooh, wow.
Although the rest of us don't spell them like that.
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh, baby's egg. I didn't get them. I'm sorry, what?
Wait, what's going on?
No, we're talking about Cthulhu.
Oh, okay. No, but I was just saying, no, he brings like a physical presence, and I feel like for me, it always adds like a level of like gravitas to the role when the character looks like more like comic book accurate. Like, because you're predestined, like when you see on the page and it's ripped off, like it's like ripped off onto the screen, I'm like, yes, that looks exactly like Kingpin. He carries himself as like a bigger guy. He feels like a gangster. I don't think the other actor that portrayed him, he's a good actor in Green Mile, but man, he just freaking nailed it, man.
You know what? I do like that portrayal of. So if I have my pick, I do like D'Onofrio, but you're right. I can't remember his name right now. God damn.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Rest in peace, by the way, for that actor.
Yeah.
Clark Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan. Yeah.
I love
so
John
good.
Rhys Davis. I love John Rhys Davis, but his version of Kingpin in the trial of the Incredible Hulk, not great.
Yeah, no, not great.
I mean, that's going back. That's going back. That's why we're in a total new era, and absolutely.
Michael Clark Duncan was great.
Michael Clark Duncan was great. He was great.
Yeah.
But I love D'Onofrio's portrayal, and I know he wants to come back. So, but if he doesn't come back, do we want to do a little fan casting?
Oh, who would we do? Yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, personally, I want D'Onofrio back, so I'll put everything on there. I want to share some Cthulhu stuff.
Let's
I'm
say
gonna Google some people real quick.
Yeah, right. Let's say we can't do D'Onofrio, so he's got another engagement. So who would we fan cast as Kingpin?
I can't even think of anyone in the same league as him.
I can't.
I know, right?
Either. I can't.
I mean, in terms of size.
Oh no, he gained weight. Chubby. That's why.
But not only size. Tim said something really good, and we use this term a lot. But the gravitas. Who has that gravitas, dude?
Yeah, he captures the scene, man. Like you feel his presence. That's like very like he's a star. Like yeah, he was thinner in other roles and stuff, but it's a rarer quality than I think.
You see, I keep going back to wanting to see Michael Shannon play Galactus, but maybe Michael Shannon could. Oh
yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah.
You'd have to put on some weight because that dude's cut.
No. Forget about the weight, because it technically doesn't have to. It is more about the intensity.
And the intent. Right.
The intent and the intensity. I mean, it could be the body weight, and I mean that's what D'Onofrio did beyond perfection. Yeah. I really want him to, because he actually kind of committed his life to it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Though, if we didn't have him, Michael Shannon is a badass motherfucker.
And he's tall as well. He's like bigger.
That's not a bad idea.
But I don't know. It's hard.
There's an actor. There's an actor. I can't remember his name right now. He played. Oh shit! It's a great movie. He's so good. The Atlanta bombing. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name, dude?
No,
Jesus
I don't
Christ. Hold on.
Otis?
Kingpin in the comics is 6'7", and he's always like looks like a big figure, like where he steps into a room and you're just intimidated by him. So like to me, that's part of his character. He's not just a small dude. But.
I would like that as well. I know that acting coaches or casting, they're not necessarily looking for that, though. It would be great if we did have. Oh no! What's his name? Oh, we might have tapped in. We might have hit it. Oh,
I thought I've just had a crazy idea. Crazy. Ooh, Vince Vaughn.
No, yeah, Vince Vaughn, really? Yeah, okay.
Sucking Satan's cock. Anyway, what? Vince Vaughn?
Vince Vaughn, maybe.
No, there was another guy. I thought you were on the same vibe as me. God.
No, I'm just thinking of tall actors that could do it. But yeah.
Oh, Conan O'Brien is freaking 7 feet tall. So
no, again, I don't think he has the gravitas.
There's no gravitas.
All right, I would say I'm looking at a tall list. I would say Brad Garrett or Tim Robbins. Probably Tim Robbins.
No.
Well, no, Tim Robbins we already know. No, Brad Garrett. Wait a second. Spend a little time thinking about Brad Garrett, because we know he's got the voice, he's got the vocals, and he's got the dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
If he was to.
Isn't he one of the people that's up to play Herman Munster?
No. So
wait. No. Shit. He might be. Because he would have been a good Herman Munster. That's kind of correct.
So the guy I was trying to, the actor I was trying to pull, took me a while.
Okay.
Was from a movie that was called, and hold on. It was his name is Paul Walter Hauser. And he's
who the hell?
Dude. He's so good. He was Richard Jewell.
Yeah.
No, he's dead. Oh no. Oh, Richard Jewell is Richard Jewell is dead. Okay, so
no.
Yeah.
Paul Walter Hauser.
Yeah, dude. No. The actor is not dead.
He was in I, Tonya.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That dude. If you put him in in that role.
Okay.
That's my.
Okay.
That's
all
my
right.
pick.
Okay, I like that because I know that Richard Jewell. I heard. I tried to watch as much as I could, and I know that Richard Jewell ended up dying and everything.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
And then the actor, though, I hadn't followed him, so you're bringing him up again. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah. That's really nice. This would be good for him and good for us, I think. He's a good actor.
That's my dark horse pick.
I like that.
He's young as well, so he could.
Yeah, he could fucking pull it off, bro.
Yeah,
I think.
And he's not tall. I mean, he's what, 5'8", 5'9".
5'9".
But they could do a camera. They could do
angles.
Camera trickery and stuff.
Yeah, we do a lot of things. Wolverine. Anyway.
No, they
because
6'2".
Yeah, in Green Mile, they made I forgot the actor again, but like the black dude, they made him. They put like stilts on his shoes to make him look taller. So I mean,
they did that.
Yeah.
They made him like 7 foot. He's like 6'4", 6'5", but
I didn't realize they made him. Look. Yeah, big monster. He was a big dude, anyways.
He was a big dude. Yeah.
All right, I like that idea for Kingpin. I like that idea very, very, very much because this would give him the next 10, 15 years of motivation projects that he can work on.
Yeah, not only that, Rich, it would kind of propel him into more mainstream, right? So it'd be a great role for him to take.
No, ditto. Yeah, ditto. Yeah. I mean, it's perfect. I think it's a really nice thing, and I know that he's a good actor because I've seen parts of the movie. I haven't seen the whole thing. I have a hard time watching all the movies. But
I, Tonya, I think.
Oh, I've seen. Oh no, I saw I, Tonya. Yeah. I watched that.
Dude, that's a great movie.
I really like that. I didn't see the bombing one.
It's really good though. You should check it out if you get a chance.
I've seen parts of it.
Richard Jewell, it's really good. I saw it in the theater. I was like, wow, this is a good movie.
So we're looking at Kingpin now. Let me adjust my volume here. Kingpin, and then we're what other characters are we looking at?
Yeah, so we I think we did Kingpin. Because it's only going to be a handful of actors. So who else in the movie? Tony, you're up.
Kingpin.
No, not Kingpin.
So I've completely lost the train of thought now.
Well, actually, what movie are we casting for again?
Are we doing the
Spider-Man, the Spiders or whatever, or whatever?
The She-Hulk or no?
Oh, doing She-Hulk. Oh, okay.
I would really like to see Mark Ruffalo as Grey Hulk at some point.
Dude, I'd love to.
No, I think that's guaranteed. I think it's guaranteed.
I'll tell you what. I'm not a big fan of Mark Ruffalo, so.
Well, he's in it. We know he's in it, so that's kind of a.
I know. The fucking given.
Hey, let me jump the line. I'll say Shadowcat. I think we need to see like a thief.
Dude. Yeah. How fucking cool would that be?
I'm not familiar with that character. I have to look it up.
I think
Google
Kitty Pryde,
Shadowcat right now, dude. You'll love it.
But Kitty Pryde's not going to come until much later.
Oh,
right?
dude, I know. I know.
Oh, look. Yeah.
And they did, in my opinion, they did Kitty Pryde so well already, so.
Though, that's another reality, okay? And, and also, oh God, I mean, we could look at any of the characters. I mean, freaking, was it Rogue? We could, she wouldn't make sense with the She-Hulk show, though I could see some characters, feminine characters that are kind of like her in there. So not necessarily Rogue. Then that's kind of why I'm saying Shadowcat or someone similar.
Well, I mean, you could bring back Jessica Jones.
Well,
yeah, that'd
Elliot
be great.
Page played Shadowcat in X-Men.
No, it's a different type of Shadowcat though. I mean, I'm looking at from the comics. I'm not looking at from the movies, and that's why I was saying we're looking at different realities. From the comics, I mean, long white hair, black and white outfit. I mean, it's
that's not Shadowcat.
That's Black.
Black Cat. That's Black.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'm
which
looking
is
at both
cool.
of them where they could. I mean, yeah, both of them.
I really,
but
hope they bring
not
him
the
in, though.
film version though.
Black
I
Cat,
don't want the film version.
Yeah. No. Have any of you guys played the Spider-Man video games, the recent ones? Dude, Black Cat's story is great in that.
Yeah.
Dude, absolutely
Really?
great. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
dude.
I haven't.
Yeah. There's a whole DLC like extension onto it, but it's great. Like the twist.
I
in it.
really like what they did with Kingpin in that as well. That was
Oh yeah.
I watched the cutscenes because I thought they were pretty cool, but no, I didn't play that. I'm not a video game guy.
Yeah, the
But
game is good.
I
man.
love what I
like,
saw.
You like the Arkham game?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's very heavily influenced by the Arkham game, especially the combat,
Gameplay.
the combat stuff.
Oh, dude, Injustice: Gods Among Us is one of the coolest video games I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, the story is good too.
Well, I mean, it's just a one-on-one fighting game, though, really, isn't it?
Do you think that the She-Hulk TV show is going to be a comedy? Because you remember,
I hope not, dude.
because you remember the comic. What was it?
The Peter David years, yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, they're talking about it, being sort of Ally McBeal in the
No,
MCU.
No, I'm okay with Alec McBeal. I don't want it to be.
Yep.
I don't want it to be what is it called? It's a hilarious. It's a comedy. And that's what they actually led up to at the end of what was it, Defenders, or
Yeah, it was called Defenders. Yep.
after Defenders, they had a tease for.
What I would like to have it more Ally McBeal, not stupid comedy bullshit.
Yeah.
Because I think Ally McBeal was good. So if we can get a, who was that? David
Kelly.
David Kelly. So if we could get that kind of, that or Alias,
Mr. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, an Alias kind of vibe from that'd be dope.
I think it's too much. She's too much of a dramatic actor to do that to her. Sure, it's going to be Marvel. There's going to be an element of cheese, but I don't think it's going to be like comedy centric.
Don't forget, she's a comedian as well. She is.
She's so good, Tim. She's so good. Have you seen that show that she was on?
I've seen some of it. Like she literally plays what does she play?
15 different characters.
Yeah.
Dude, she's really good, dude. So
she won awards for it too.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
What was the comic though? It was She-Hulk, not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It was they were cleaning up, the cleanup crew.
Oh no, yeah, that's not the run, right? Tony, who did John? Was it John Byrne that did the run? The John Byrne run?
And that's what they were teasing though in the show.
Peter David. The Peter David.
Oh yeah, Peter David.
They were teasing that in the show though. Destruction, cleanup, destruction, or what was it called? It was.
What they did in what they did in Homecoming.
And it was comedy. Yeah, it was comedy, and I didn't like that. I was not excited for that.
That's why they didn't do it. Well, they were going to do a version of that They were going to do a version of that set in the DC universe as well.
No. In the Marvel, because they also lined it up in Daredevil or was it the other
Damage
one?
Control. It was
Damage. Yeah, it was Damage Control.
But they,
Yeah.
but they teased a version of that.
Shite.
They teased a version of that in DC as well.
There is actually a TV show on, I think on ABC.
Yeah.
Damage Control.
So they did do.
Yeah.
But thank God they didn't do it in our
it-
Marvel
yeah,
universe. Yeah.
Yeah, it failed miserably. Yeah.
They did it in Homecoming. Stark started Damage Control. That's what.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about then. And I've actually got the comics over here, and I freaking hate them. And I was afraid that that's what they were going to do with either the Netflix or
They've done it all.
She-Hulk. In Marvel,
Yeah, I mean,
They,
look. Yeah, I was just gonna say, like,
in the
as
Marvel
far as, like, the
movies.
tones is what came out. They've all been darker. Yeah.
yeah, I prefer things.
I mean, like in the shows, they've been kind of darker tone.
I don't watch Agents
'cause
of Shield,
Loki was
so
kind of
it doesn't
darker.
matter what you're looking for. It's
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, it
Loki
was
and WandaVision are
powerless.
both kind of darker themes.
Oh yeah, and I agree with that, Tim. I like that darker.
I do like the darker. Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
okay, here it is. It was Powerless. Powerless is an American sitcom.
Powerless.
We know,
by
we
Ben
know.
Wayne, set in the DC universe. That was the.
Oh, I didn't know it was DC. Yeah,
No, that's the other one.
Powerless.
Yeah.
That was the one that was set in the DC universe.
Yeah.
I did see that. Yeah,
This is
Total
back in
crap.
2015.
not what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Didn't last. One
loved
season.
you.
It was
No, I
crap.
guess I wouldn't mind them doing a comedy, but like if you're getting like the Hulk serum in your, it's gonna drastically change your life, right?
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
So you're gonna
thinking
be
too.
like,
Yeah.
maybe she go, yeah, maybe she
This
goes
is-
so like senile that she's just more jokey about everything. It's like, what is my life, right? So
Well, this is why I'm thinking we're going to see Grey Hulk, because Grey Hulk is the only version of Banner who would possibly allow a blood transfusion. That's the only version of Bruce Banner that would allow a blood transfusion. Right?
How could he do it in his physical condition? Is it? And that's one thing that's always been on my mind: is how can he do a blood transfusion?
Well, dude, if we're gonna get all these different versions, did we get Red Hulk? Because I'm fucking down.
Oh, we
for
are.
Red Hulk.
Oh, we are getting Red Hulk, by the way. And your shirt, yeah,
I'm down
you're
with
going to
that.
be Red Hulk. Yes,
Like,
you're going to
like,
be.
I'm fucking down for that.
We're getting Thunderbolt.
yeah, they
We are
brought back
getting
that
Yeah,
actor
I mean,
too.
it's
we're
Thunderbolt
definitely getting.
Ross.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But no, talking about Jennifer and injections. How can he do the injection? He has to be Bruce Banner, right?
Oh, yeah.
He can't be any
I'm
other
guessing,
Hulk.
I'm guessing. I'm guessing if they do Grey Hulk, because Grey Hulk is kind of stuck in that form.
It is. Yeah, Grey
Um,
Hulk's great, but it's stuck in this weird place where, I mean, how you can't. I don't know if you can do it. Well, I guess you could do whatever you want, but I guess it depends on who's writing it, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
the
I
interesting thing is what we saw in What If. We saw. Has everyone seen What If? I don't want to spoil it.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Tony, have you seen it? All of them?
Yep.
Okay.
Okie dokie, doggy daddy. Here we go.
Okay.
Let it
Daddy,
go.
Daddy.
All right. So what we saw in episode 3, we all saw Hulk, in like a microwave, being a marshmallow and implode. He was penetrated by like this. What was it? Ant-Man essentially, and with like this like needle or this whatever substance into his body that messed with his molecular structure. So I feel like they could easily kind of like build something like that, because like look at Superman, how many kryptonites, and like they have dust kryptonite, and so
Right.
there's kind of like ways around it. So
There are
literally,
ways.
Ant-Man could go inside someone's ear and just kill them. Like
Yeah, there's
easily.
totally
Well,
ways.
that's why it's the horror episode. That's why it's the serial killer of the episodes, of Marvel. That episode right there was the scariest I mean, actually, I kind of think the most recent one was scary, though.
Yeah.
That was really freaking scary, though, when we started seeing people get picked off. You're not wrong, though. I don't think that they would do that for She-Hulk. I don't think that they would be that far advanced to do a blood infusion on the side of the road if she got, say, her arm chopped off.
Yeah, but I don't know. They figured out time travel, and then like Stark literally has like all that technology. That
I know, but or why would they save her though? Why would they go back in time to save her? It has to be something at the moment, which means he has to be human at that moment. There's no other way. It doesn't make any sense unless somebody saw the future and knew that she was going to make a decision that would ultimately impact. Yeah, if she was destined to do something and she was suddenly cut off, then okay, I could see a little bit of time travel action. I could see that.
Yeah, or maybe it was just.
I'm not
out of
disagreeing
love. I mean,
with
they
you.
do that a lot. Like they don't make the best decisions, but the trope is like I did it out of love or whatever, and then then she'll be like,
but how
later
could
on,
they do it?
You ruined my life or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Like, just saying.
I know. I agree with that as well. Though, how would they have anything that was able to do it at that moment?
That's true.
Because we're getting something from Bruce Banner. It doesn't matter about her; she's human. How do we get blood from Bruce Banner, who happens to be there at the moment?
Maybe he's not there at the moment. They got some of his like DNA and they just like plug it into her real quick. Somehow they extrapolate it.
Okay,
or, like, I don't know.
That might work. Something like that. Okay. Okay.
To, like,
Yeah.
Kill people. Or, I don't know.
Or then we bring in Blade.
I would love that if they tied Blade into this family dynamic. I would love that
If
very much.
If we're talking blood and come on.
Holy macaroni, Tim! Come on, let's go
It's
blood
coming.
sucking.
Because Blade's we know Blade's coming.
We know it. Yeah.
MCU.
Yeah.
Tim, think about it. Vampires, and we're dealing with blood transfusion. This could all tie together. Holy crap!
And
antidote.
Also, if anyone eats chocolate bar, then obviously Willy Wonka's going to be in there as well, right? So obviously,
Yes, Tony.
So if we even talk about blood, then Blade's got to be in it. So obviously, if we talk about chocolate,
don't yuck on my yum, you mother app.
Oh man, I got candy and I got blood over here. I don't know which one I should eat first. All right, shut up, Tony.
Yeah. Because like in the X-Men, they're always constantly trying to work on like the antidote. But what if like Bruce Banner or someone else is trying to use his genes because he can recover himself? But sure, we see his arm still in the sling, but essentially Hulk.
You just said it.
So you could.
He's trying to recover himself. You literally just said it. I bet you that's how they're going to tie I hope not, but they could tie in the blood the Blade thing. He's trying to recover from his blood thing. That's what you're talking about. The Hulk. Well, that's what Blade is doing and everything. That could be how. Though it's an alien parasite, Morbius is coming in. Okie dokie. I'm seeing some. I'm seeing some through lines here. Morbius bites Hulk, impregnates She-Hulk. They have a baby, and it's called Tony Bunyan Snipe. Oh wait, no, I got exaggerated.
Tony Bunyan Snipe.
No,
yes.
No, they could literally do anything. That's the thing. Like, literally.
something along, because you're talking about the blood. It makes sense because
That's
they're
why I
literally
thought
doing
Blade
movies.
when you guys were talking about blood, I thought this is a perfect way to bring Blade into the fucking conversation, and it should be.
All right, let's talk about Blade. I'm super excited. Let's talk about Blade.
So huge. Again, I think they should bring in Hugh Jackman as the MCU Dracula. Give him a little pencil mustache.
Oh, dude. If we're gonna do that, let's bring in Death from the the DC universe too, because she is badass.
Wait,
But that's DC, not Marvel, though, right?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter.
Are we? If we're gonna cross streams, let's
not cross streams.
But no, I'm talking the Marvel Dracula. I'm talking
the Marvel.
I'm talking Tomb of Dracula. Dracula.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
yeah, I think they're like if they're bringing back Blade and the way they're expanding things, they have to bring Dracula into the Blade verse or like at some
They
point.
will.
Some point.
Let me just say this now. Okay, first of all, you guys all know that I'm like super gothy and like into dead things and all that and everything. Kim Possible, I want you to become a vampire, at least for Halloween or something, and maybe even Dracula, because you've got the hair. I mean, I'm an older version of you. You've got the chiseled everything. You could be Dracula. You could be Morbius. You could be Tim Morbius. You could be.
Cool.
That could be your next thing. Okay.
Next
Morbius
cosplay.
is a badass.
Isn't that like going? I've got a really great idea. Do you fancy getting like hepatitis or something? Because that's basically what being a vampire is, right? It's like, you know what? Why don't you get a really horrible disease? Thanks for that, Rich.
Yeah.
Let's
Well-
make some other suggestions. Hey Tony, why don't you cut
But
your arm off?
dude, you can live forever.
In it or something, you know?
Yeah, but you can live forever.
Tony,
That's
I
true.
want you to
Stay
become a
young
cyborg.
forever.
Yeah.
Hey Tony, I boiled one of your balls last night. I'm not sure if you realize. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Come on, we're talking about costumes. We're talking about costumes, okay? We're not talking about real life, okay? I just wanted to remind you, we're not talking about real life, okay? This is not real.
Have you ever thought about getting plastic surgery to become a cat? Because that's a thing that happens every day.
So Tim, you should actually become a vampire, because that would be cool.
Oh, dude, I was thinking about it, but
I know.
No, I like. No, I wouldn't. I'd be down to do that or whatever. It's funny, like Keanu Reeves, he was like in a vampire film, and then
Yeah, he was in the best one. That's not where you want to go, dude.
yeah, I know, no, definitely not. Like Castlevania type style, right? Like the anime is dope. I really like it. But
Yeah,
no,
totally.
I wouldn't mind trying some different.
Okay, we could talk about all that. He wanted to talk about Morbius.
Morbius is a great character, and
yes.
If we're gonna talk about vampires, Morbius is the guy.
Oh yeah.
He's kind of a vampire. Yes.
Have they released images of Jared Leto as?
Oh yeah,
Morbius
dude,
yet?
it's fucking dope.
Yes, he looks
dude.
awesome.
I'll look
I'll hook you up later. Trust me. I've already, Tim and I have been friends for a long time. I'll hook you up. Trust me.
Okay, here's the thing. What are the odds? What are the odds that Morbius turns up in Blade?
Ooh, 0?
No, high, very high, very high.
Maybe later on, but not
No,
right
I
away.
say
I don't think.
It would be so cool if it actually happens.
I think Morbius is how Blade becomes Blade, actually, because the films.
Really?
Yes, because of the way the films are lined up now.
Rich. The problem.
We know the history, though, but
the problem is that fucking Sony doesn't play nice. So I don't.
Sony and Morbius, they're all the same.
No, for the MCU.
Oh, I'm not saying anything to do with the MCU.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm only talking about Blade.
Blade's MCU.
Oh,
Yeah,
Blade is now. Okay, Blade is now. Okay.
MCU.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm putting I got my fingers crossed on that. I think it probably will, too. Though that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking something else earlier. All right.
Yeah, but right now with like the Spider-Man, didn't they make an additional deal because he's only supposed to be in a certain amount of films, and they
don't worry about that. Forget about all that.
I'm still convinced that because they're calling it No Way Home, I'm convinced that this is going to be the at least a temporary. It's going to be. I think
the last movie, right?
Calling it No Way
Dude,
Home.
me and Tony are on. Dude, we're simpatico here, dude.
I'm certain that he's going to be.
It's No Way Home.
No, he can't. There's no way. Yeah.
I'm certain that Tom Holland is going to end up in the Sonyverse.
In the Sonyverse,
at least.
Yep.
That would be interesting.
Films.
And there's no more Spider-Man. At least for now in the MCU. Yeah.
Well, that'd be cool.
Fucking Tony and I are simpatico, bro.
Yeah, no, that'd be awesome because, like, not only they're introducing Carnage,
dude. They're not gonna do that, but it'd be really cool if they did.
Yeah.
What if Craven? What if we get a massive after?
Well, we
Spider-Man
already know
movie,
Craven's coming, right?
What if at the end of the Spider-Man movie we get a trailer for Craven, and the antagonist in the Craven movie is Tom Holland's Spider-Man?
Oh, dude, come on, that dude. I'll jizz right in my pants. Come on, are you kidding? That'd be so dope.
Yeah, dude. Like, how do you have not Spider-Man in, like, if that happened? Like, how do you have not Spider-Man without Venom? Right? It's like that's
well,
like
they already fucked that all up. They already fucked up that whole thing.
They did.
They did. I mean, and now why do I have this whole thing? They fucked it up. The whole
what if that happened?
The Venom, the whole Venom origin now in the Sonyverse, it has nothing to do with Spider-Man. So you can't bring Spider-Man in. It's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
What if Venom? What if Venom appears in Kraven the Hunter? And here's the thing. He separates from Eddie for the whole of that movie and ends up on Spidey. And the version of Spidey that we get in Kraven is a villain. And he's basically Venom Spidey, right? And then when he goes he goes back to Eddie at the end of the movie, he has the webs and he has the Spider-Man insignia on it.
Well, yeah, that's the only way they can fucking retcon the shit that they did with this stupid Venom verse. I fucking hate it, bro. I think it's dumb.
Oh,
I know. I'm in the minority. I get that I'm in the minority, but dude, I'm the one that said you can't do a fucking Venom movie without Spider-Man. You can't. They did it, and of course you can do it, but that doesn't mean you should do it, right? Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something.
Well, it did make close to $1 billion.
No, I know. And fuck me. Okay. But
okay.
But here's the thing. Then don't call it Spider-Man. This Venom is not Spider-Man. And then don't bring Spider-Man into Venom. You can't do it. You already fucking said it's not Spider-Man. Venom, the whole persona of Venom came from the bite from the fucking spider.
We know.
If he's not the spider, then who?
Well, it was an alien entity.
Dude, I get it's an alien entity. Totally, it's totally that.
Yeah,
but it's also totally a symbiotic relationship with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, if they brought in Tom Holland, like he could adopt the crest on there, like, oh, I'm kind of like a spider.
Yeah.
I know, maybe lazy, but
the webbing.
That doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck would Tom Holland, Spider-Man, be in San Francisco? Why? None of that
That's
makes
true.
any goddamn sense.
Well, but then you also have
I
to
mean,
think,
you
like,
could
in the
shoehorn
last, Yeah,
Dude,
I mean, the last
I
film,
could write a movie that made everything make sense too, but
Yeah.
this is not what it is, and it
Yeah.
should never be.
Well,
But then-
that's
Just
this
my
is
opinion.
the reality that we're living in. Period. I mean, there's no other way to explain it. This is how the Marvel movies are.
But they're
Period.
gonna, but
Okay,
Rich,
this is
they're
my-
gonna
this is
shoehorn
my-
it. They're
this is
gonna
my
fucking
thinking.
shoehorn
They're
it.
not going to shoehorn it. They're not.
Oh
Gonna,
yes, they are.
Well, the
This
thing
is-
is,
this
the
is-
movies
right, this
are
is-
not the comics.
Okay, this is how I think it's gonna.
No,
go down,
you're right.
This is how I think this is gonna go down. Spider-Man appears in this universe in New York City, right? And and of course this is a universe that hasn't had a Spider-Man before. So
Yeah.
he's being Spider-Man in
He's
New York.
spinning his webs and he's
And it's like, well, it's a story, right? So Eddie goes to New York to report on this weird character that's just appeared.
right.
And what happens
Fucking
is
blah,
that,
blah,
is
blah,
that
blah, blah.
Venom goes, wow, this is an interesting turn. So Venom basically just jumps ship, right? And ends up attached to Spider-Man, and what happens is Craven and Eddie team up to take down this version of
that's lovely.
No.
this new super-powered version of Venom, who's really messing with Peter's mind, right? So he goes on a rampage, and they team up and they take this new version of Spider-Man down, and Venom rebonds with Eddie, but now he has webbing, and he has Spider-Man insignia.
To me, it would make more sense for Spider-Man to go to Eddie because he's alone and he sees like all the chaos is going there. And Spider-Man's always had some sort of mentor, so he would go to San Francisco over there and realize what's going on. And they kind of like butt heads a little bit, but they kind of team up to take out the other characters because in this universe he's kind of a hero. So it'd make more sense for him to go over there because it's in a different universe. Obviously, no Tony Stark. He died.
I think you guys solved it when both Tim and Tony said in this universe. So
Yeah.
it doesn't even fucking matter anymore, right? In this universe,
It
we
doesn't
can make
matter.
yeah, right.
Like The
we can
Rock.
we can make this new version of what doesn't matter, which sucks because which sucks
Yeah.
because
I know. Just
Richard, were you like combing your beard or something? What was that? I've never seen that in my life. Was that like a?
oh, this is a Storm Kitty Ninja Butt Kicker beard comber, and so Storm Kitty Ninja Butt Kicker beard comber. Yeah.
Oh, cat. It's like
Yeah.
this.
No, hey Tim, you're the one who got or wanted me to get the Storm Kitty Instagram going, and come to
did you
find
get it
out,
going?
as of yesterday, I've actually got two, and well, let me just tell you, business, not just fan thingies.
Bidna.
Business. We'll talk about that later. Yeah. Storm Kitty's gonna freaking rock the world, walk the universe. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
That's all because of you, Tim Possible. You inspired that Storm Kitty thing, and then somebody else said, "Hey, you know what? I'll give you a lot of money if you do some other." Anyway, all right. So here we go. Back to Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
Dude,
I
who
I don't
else
know.
wants it? Do you think like they're gonna bring in like Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Gwen, and all that? Not just the animated. Do you think they'll bring that in later on?
Dude,
I mean, I was.
I
starting
think
to do it.
I do think 2099 at some point. I do think at some point.
Oh, dude.
But
But later on, I think Gwen will happen first, right?
Oh my gosh, she's so hot. Like, she's.
So
Woo.
hot.
I see,
But
like,
I think
these girl
Spider Gwen
cosplayers.
comes first. Yeah.
Yeah. No, like
you know what? You're probably not wrong. Literally, what they did with the what is it? Into the Spider-Verse, that opened up everything, and that was what 2-3 years ago already. And
Yeah.
that was a great
what
film,
we're
dude.
what we're
It was
yeah,
so good.
absolutely. And what we're seeing now is live action humans having the
and dude,
balls
dude-
to do this. We can do
Yeah.
this. We can do this.
And you know what's
Yeah.
great about what happened with that film?
It was so
My Spider-Man's always been Peter Parker. It's always going to be Peter Parker. But that Miles Morales character was
Wasn't
awesome.
too shabby. He wasn't
was
too
awesome.
shabby, was he?
He was good. He was good,
and
man.
we can have let's have some of that too. You know,
Yeah.
I want to see some of that.
I just want to highlight
So-
one of my friends on here. Like, she is
Yeah.
gorgeous. She's an actress. She lives in like London.
Are we gonna
But-
get in trouble
God
for this?
Dang it. No, it's not like, it's TikTok. It's not. There's no audio playing.
Oh, so are you are you auditioning her for Spider Gwen?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's great.
Well,
Yeah.
she's very pleasant.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
I know.
sound, how is my sound? Is it coming through okay?
You're
I can hear
really
you.
high pitch. You're really high pitch.
I am. No,
Yeah.
what, me or my mic?
It's actually better than usual. Just saying.
Well, I've got a proper fucking mic. I don't understand why.
Me in the ass.
I got proper mic.
I don't.
Let's let's troubleshoot after this video. Yeah, it's great. It's
We're
great.
having, dude, we're having fun. We're just having
Dude, I have
fun.
a cheap mic right here. It's like
Well, we are
$50.
doing
I
a
get
really
great
nice
sound.
video right now.
Yeah, get great sound off a cheap mic. But I want a mic like yours, Steve. Like I want to upgrade.
like this
soon.
one.
Yeah, something similar to that. Because this one, I like it, whatever. But I want something a little better than. I don't know if you can see. My
Actually,
green,
you know what?
I got my setup for my green screen, but
Maybe better than that. I run my mic through a DJ mixer, so if you can find a good preamp, that's probably better.
Yeah.
So just run it through a preamp, and even that your ball mic will be fine if you run it through either a preamp or something that has phantom power. It'd be way better.
okay. Yeah, I'll look.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah.
sort mine out. I need to sort mine out because
Yeah.
I don't really.
Yeah, you do.
It's not really something that I really give that much.
But you
that
should.
much.
But you should.
Tony, are you
I
on a
know,
green
I
screen?
know.
Is there a green screen in your background, or
It is,
because it's
yeah,
like fuzzy?
there's a green screen there, and I
Okay.
can't be bothered to turn it off.
Yeah, gotcha.
And the lights aren't on, so it's all in shadow. So
Okay. Yeah, I wanted a green screen set up. I have it came with everything except the clip. So I gotta go like tomorrow to the store, like Menards, my normal Walmart in this town, smaller Walmart. I have to go like the bigger stores to find some darn clips so I can have my green screen. I have it all set up in the back, but it's just like, gosh dang it, man. Ordering off of eBay.
That's good, man. You're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do green screen stuff, that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's like for like videos and like gaming as well. Because I want to start
Yeah,
gaming
yeah.
more. I'm looking at getting like a capture card, whatever. I want to play like a different array of games. I like playing Fortnite, but I like playing other games like Batman Arkham, the Spider-Man game. What is it? God of War was a fantastic game, and like like newer games as well. So I don't know. I like at night.
I'm not a gamer, but Tony loves the games.
Yeah.
He's the guy I go to when I need to. We're talking games.
I want to set up a Post Geek Singularity Wrestling Federation.
Yeah.
I wanna do it through Parsec. I don't know if you heard So there's this software called Parsec, which allows people to play games through the internet. So you can play local co-op games through the internet on someone else's computer. So it allows one person to like host it, and so we could have you could play, and you could play like WWE. I've got WWE 2K17, but you could play pretty much any like
any team up game, right? Yeah. Like we all play on like a Sunday night or something. Like every Sunday at a certain time, we play a different game. Yeah, that's what I want to do. It's fun playing. Like I have somewhat of a little group that I play with Fortnite every now and then, but it's fun playing stuff together.
Can we create the characters? That's I mean, I shouldn't.
This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to get everyone to create their own characters in the character creation system. Do all that. Create our own characters. Also create our own, because you can create your own signage. You can basically build it from the ground up to make it look like whatever you want. So in Character Creator in the game, you can do that. So
Tony's not wrong here, guys, because we've talked about this, and this has actually been his big thing. As I've been working on other elements, he has actually been focusing on this, and this is his specialty. So if we don't do it in the directly in the PGS, we could do it in the subsection of the PGS, and then whatever. He's actually. I mean, he's the man. We've been designing games for a long time, and he's the one who's actually doing this.
I have no. By the way, also, I have no idea how I test the sound on my microphone. I have no. I'm just basically. I just plug it all in and then hope it works. That's why it always sounds terrible.
No, not always. It's just there's something going on right now.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Today's good.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It's cool about like Fortnite and stuff. You all you get an invite and you put in a group and everyone speaks over, and you could everyone can literally be streaming on their channel, right? They don't all but we're still all in the group chat, and we can literally hear everyone on their channel. I'm not sure if it's like that for every other game, but for Fortnite
what about something like Conan Exiles, where we basically set up our own little clan in Conan Exiles, and we just go out and we get on a PvP
and do hordes
server.
And shit. Yeah,
we get on a PvP server and we set up a little clan, and we just go out and wreck shop. We just mess up someone's day.
That sounds fantastic. Yeah. We should do that.
Maybe we're not that. Maybe we're not. But there's a lot of games like that we could talk about.
No, I mean, if we're doing it as a team, it'd be fun.
Yeah, I know you guys aren't big fans of Dragon Ball or whatever, but there's groups that I set up, like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. You all do battles and missions together. It's really cool, but it helps when you have a team that orchestrates together, because you go out there by yourself, you just get owned.
What
it's
about
not fun.
there's that Dark Alliance,
and you customize your character too.
If you played Dark Alliance, it's the Drizzt Do'Urden game. It's really cool.
The Forgotten Realms.
Yeah. So it's Drizzt, Braenor, Wolfgar, and Catapri. So it's those four characters from the Icewind Dale books, and it's I still haven't played it yet. It's on Xbox.
Dude, we should
Game Pass.
Tony, let's talk, because
this is a conversation.
Yeah, let's do. I would love to bring what you're doing into the Fantasmagorium if we can. Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah. Do you guys play Super Smash or Mario Kart? Everyone likes to play Mario Kart.
There's a lot that we can talk about, guys. Let's get back to Marvel.
Yeah, definitely. But
yes, all right, Tony. How about we talk do I have you on Twitter and Facebook? Maybe we'll be gamer people, because we seem like a game. But a lot of people play. A lot of people like to play, Mario Kart.
Do it on Discord. We'll do it on Discord. Be easier.
Okay.
But yeah, there's so much stuff we can do. Yeah. Anyway, X-Men. Right? We're talking about X-Men, or did we stop talking about it like 3 hours ago?
Yeah.
But yeah,
we're talking about Spider-Man and like incorporate how he would work, and then Steve interjected. Then we got on to gaming. So I guess Steve, where do we want to roll it back on?
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, whatever you guys want to talk about.
You know, we haven't talked about yet, right?
What?
Fantastic Four. We
haven't
talked about Fantastic Four
dude.
yet.
I know.
Right?
Okay,
I know.
let's get into that.
And the fact that the guy who's making these movies right now, these Spider-Man movies, is going to make the Fantastic Four movie. So that's
interesting.
That gives me a little pause, bro, because, I did not like. So, I liked the first one. I didn't like the second one, and I don't know what we're going to get here.
We don't talk about the third one.
No. So John Watts is awesome, but I don't know if I trust him with the Fantastic Four. You know, and we can't have another fucked up movie.
So
we can't,
right?
We can't.
This idea that Caecilius is actually in reality Victor Von Doom.
Oh, dude! If you bring it,
would that work? Do you think that would work?
Can it work? Yes. Will it work? I don't know.
Yeah, dude, they have not done Doom. Like, dude, he should be like top tier villain. They keep changing my man. They can't keep doing that. Right? He needs to own his little island, like in New York.
He should be the big bad of Phase 5.
He should be ahead of the game, but they keep shortchanging the guy. Like, he needs to stop.
If Doctor Doom is not the big bad of Phase 5, then they fucked up. They fucked up.
Yes.
And then also,
they went with Galactus, right?
Well, I want to see Doom fight Galactus. Yeah.
That's an interesting thing, though. Like, they brought in Galactus in the Eternals. It's kind of more so like Fantastic Four villain-esque. But my big thing, I'm going to pose the thing. Do you think Silver Surfer is going to show up at the end of the film of Eternals or in an end credit scene?
No.
And he's going to get like some type of story?
No, not at all. Not at all.
No.
And it wasn't Galactus.
That wasn't who was it then?
No, dude.
That was the judge.
The judge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Judge.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's one of the Celestials.
And the Celestials are badass. I mean, they are fucking god level, but it's not Galactus.
Galactus is older than all of those because Galactus was created before the Big Bang.
Yeah.
Galactus comes from the universe that existed before the Big Bang. So Galactus is older than just about everyone in the MCU.
Yes, and when I think we were talking about this earlier, and when his fucking Silver Surfer comes to, to our world.
Servant.
Can you imagine if not? We don't only get the Silver Surfer, but we get the other heralds as well. Like,
dude, let's see.
Lord.
I want to see all the other heralds, dude. All the heralds would be so fucking dope. They're not going to do that, but it would be so good if they did it. If we had heralds come, dude, if they just peppered them, I don't know if they're. Let's say this next series of movies are like 10 movies.
Yeah, we could get peppered. That sounds good.
And then they just pepper in the herald. The herald comes in this one, and then like two other movies down the road, and then 2 other movies down the road, another herald. Oh, dude! And then finally we get the Silver Surfer. Fuck, that'd be so good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Right?
And you know what? I do still have faith in Feige. I think if anyone can do these characters properly, it's Feige.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not worried. Anyway,
But
I
I
think
don't
like
even
a
know if
lot
I'm
of
on mute.
people wouldn't even know the difference between like I like because the whole shape of his head looks very similar to like Galactus and
got the thing sticking out on the sides. Yeah.
Yeah, and they made him look like a cloud in the
so-
other movie. He was like a
So,
stank
so
cloud.
the
Oh,
Celestials,
go watch it. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
so-
Celestials all kind of look like that, dude. And it's that it just goes back to Tony. Help me out with the New Gods. That's DC, but
Yeah.
Not the
Kirby.
new
It's all
guy.
Jack Kirby. It's
yeah,
basically
it's
Jack
Kirby. Yeah, so it's Kirby's
Yeah.
his
The
vision.
Celestials all
So-
came off to me like it's like gods
so
here.
Kirby's vision of the gods were these celestial beings. So dope.
The New Gods.
Yeah.
The New Gods was designed to be the New
The-
Gods
the-
were originally designed to be Marvel. So what was going to happen?
Yeah,
was
the
we were going to
flip
get
over,
get Ragnarok. Ragnarok was going to happen. All of the gods, Thor and Odin, Frigga, all of those characters, they were all going to die, and they were going to be superseded by the new gods.
Yeah.
And Stanley didn't like it or whatever, and he
Right.
jumped ship to DC
And then he made
DC.
him, yeah. So Kirby did the New Gods over at DC, but the Celestial, but he already made the Celestials, and basically there are gods above the Celestials, and we've seen little
many,
touches, yeah. But we've seen little touches like, what are the gold people?
The monarchs. Oh my God, what's she called?
They're
now?
all gold. We saw them at the end of.
I keep thinking they're called the monarchs, but they're not. They're called. Oh God. Oh God.
But we've seen little touches of these. Yeah,
Ayesha is what they're called.
they're Adam
It's the
Warlock's
Golden
people.
High Priestess.
right, yeah.
The Adam
the sovereign,
Warlocks.
the sovereign.
The sovereign.
I think it
Okay.
wasn't the monarch; it was the sovereign.
The
yeah.
sovereign. It's
Yeah,
Adam
sovereign.
Warlock's people, dude. Yeah.
Asia.
Dude, when are we gonna get Adam Warlock, dude?
I know,
Fuck.
right?
Let's.
Guardians
Come on.
3 is going to be Adam Warlock. Right?
Freaking
I
tease.
hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, big tease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I need to kind of get back to raking my kitty and some other stuff. Did we have?
That didn't sound right.
I was not a fan of that, Rich. not
I've got to rake.
Oh, I gotta rake my
rake.
kitty.
Rake my kitty. Yeah.
Oh,
This is Storm Kitty, by the way. Everybody knows Storm Kitty Ninja Butt Kicker. Yeah. So, was there any other topics that you guys wanted to jump into at the moment besides raking people's pets?
no, man, dude. Thanks for coming on the channel and hanging out, dude. I love you.
Yeah, nice to talk with you again, Richard. It's been a little bit. Always a pleasure.
It's been educational.
I talk with you guys
It
every
has
night,
been
but okay.
educational.
Yep. It's been educational. I've learned a few things. Don't rake your kitty on camera, I guess, is kind of
probably number one.
yeah. That's kind of something. Yeah. Hey, it's impossible. I'm telling you, you definitely could do the Morbius. You definitely could do it.
Yeah, let's see. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah, you
may
could
be
totally
cosplaying
pull
it.
that off.
I'll be looking it up because I'm looking at like I got like the Supreme Leader Snoke or Supreme Leader Kylo Ren outfit coming in. I got like a new lightsaber, and I also looking at like the black suit Superman with the longer hair costume.
Oh yeah.
The costume, yeah.
Yes.
Try that out.
And add the teeth, and you could be Vampire Superman, or you could be Vampire Snoke. And then next year, when Morbius becomes like a $1 billion franchise, boom, who's got the costume?
Yeah, dude. Dude, the Morbius thing is really good. That was good. That was a good call, Rich. I would love to see Tim Possible as Morbius. That'd be great.
Well, you know,
I got a really good feeling about it. I got a really good feeling.
You know, we were talking earlier about Galactus not being a Celestial. The thing is, in the comics, Ego's not a Celestial, but he was.
Yeah, Ego's not. Yeah,
but he was in the MCU. In the MCU,
that's
version,
right. That's right.
He was a Celestial.
Yeah.
So I think there's a very good argument that maybe Galactus, they'll just make Galactus a Celestial. Just to
that might just that might just make sense within the canon.
Just to streamline things.
Because they have to streamline it. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah.
Look at Tony with the big brain.
Oh. Watch it. He's gonna pull it. He's gonna pull it out.
No, again, Rich. You're confusing me with you. I don't randomly just pull out parts of my anatomy.
I literally. He knows. I was gonna pull out the brain that I have here. I've got an anatomical brain. Yeah. I mean,
or the kitty.
Not kidding.
Or the kitty.
Rake the kitty, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, kitty's right here, but I've got the anatomical brain. Because I was thinking, how big is his? I'm looking at Tony's head as Steve says that, and I'm thinking, wait a second, is the brain that I have over here bigger? And I was going to grab it. Yeah. So that's how our relationship is. It's crazy. It's great. We're all.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either, Rich.
I'll tell you what, dude. I really enjoy hanging out with all of you guys, and thanks for coming on the show today. And whether it's a show or a Zoom call or whatever we're doing, I really appreciate when you guys come on.
Yeah,
it's a pleasure. It's really nice. It's lovely to hang around you guys, and I'm really excited to connect with Tim about his costumes. I'm really
because he needs to be Morbius. It just it has to happen.
It
is what it is.
I'm feeling that too.
Yeah.
I'm certain.
And the crow, the guy off the crow too. I'll probably do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for we're coming up on Halloween. Fuck yeah, dude.
If that movie ever comes out, I will be on that cosplay.
I'm finally gonna use my costume there, my mask there, which is Black.
It's such a good one.
Black Blood there, which is the character that Bunyan Snipe. The name Bunyan Snipe comes from
that. And the very first time we were on a Zoom call, I think you had that on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the 2000 awesome. AD. He's a 2000 AD character, and so that's I'm probably going to wear that if there's a Halloween stream at the Burnett Work. I'll probably do.
Yeah, we should check.
I'm going to Comic-Con in October. I'm going to live stream that crap. I'm going to be the first time I'm dressing up as Kylo Ren. I've never dressed up as Kylo Ren, so it's going to be.
Oh my god, that's going to be awesome.
No,
that's
never.
Awesome.
Never to a con because all the pandemic stuff happened, man. And then the first time I grew out my hair, so it's gonna be fun.
Happy for you. Happy for you. Yeah. Wow.
Be vlogging. I got a DSLR 4 camera. It connects to the internet, so it has a pop-out screen too, so I can see myself. I have a shotgun mic on there with the weather thing, whatever the furry thing. So
nice.
Yeah, it's I'm so happy to actually go outside into reality and have fun with people because there are other cool people that go all out too. So
I know.
That's so exciting. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so happy for you. Yeah, but you got to be safe, obviously.
Yeah. I'll social distance, but it's whatever. I haven't got vaccinated, but I'll probably get vaccinated eventually, maybe or something like that. But because I don't really interact with people.
Just the fact that you're gonna go do that, and I thought you had already done it. So
no, I was dude, there hasn't been any. Yeah, there hasn't been anything around there. And then my hair was always shorter, man. And then it was pandemic came, and I just was screw it. This is Earth 3, Tim, in a post apocalyptic, like a X-Men, a time travel thing.
Yeah.
So that's the way I kind of looked at it. I was like, no, I'm not getting a haircut unless I don't have to wear a mask. But you don't have to wear a mask where I'm from to do that. But
sure.
Well, but I just went with it, and I've done polls. They're like, no, don't cut your hair. So I'm just gonna go with
No,
it.
dude, I think it's awesome, dude. And
Ride with
No,
it.
do
More
not cut your
power.
hair. Do not.
Yeah,
do not.
don't.
And you know what? I'm gonna send you a ton of vampire pics. From all the, I'm a vampire lover. All la da 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 da, and Morbius and everything.
Yeah, if you
I'm
can
gonna
get the
send you a bunch
Morbius,
I'm gonna send you a bunch of stuff to inspire you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down, man. I'm
dude,
always
if you
looking
can
for
do
like new
Morbius, that'd
ideas.
be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get tired of just doing like one character. I like doing my Nightwing stuff.
The Nightwing is cool. It's really good. Have you seen the Nightwing, Tony?
No, I
dude,
haven't. I haven't.
Oh,
No.
dude, Tim's Nightwing is really good.
No, in that regard, he looks, really good and
Yep.
everything. I'd love to help inspire you in some other directions. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see what you think of the pictures that I'm about to send you. Okay.
Oh,
No, yeah,
Oh.
the Morbius thing is inspired. Rich, it's very
Yeah.
good.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love like Underground with Kate Beckinsale. Dude, those are like,
Ooh, yeah.
oh my gosh, I love
Right.
those films.
Yeah.
Massive crush on her, but like I love the tent. I love the vampire stuff. I absolutely do. So,
I've met her sister.
oh, nice.
Yeah, Sam Beckinsale. I've met her.
Yeah, her
Not
daughter's
bad.
hot too. Like she's like 20 now, I think, 20 or whatever. But like, gosh dang, yeah, Kate Beckinsale. I mean, the first couple were good. Maybe the last one didn't like land so well. I felt like it.
Oh, I like those
I mean,
movies.
Yeah,
Not all
Yeah.
of them.
yeah.
I hated
like
the
all
fact
of them,
that
but-
he. Yeah. I mean, they're fun. They're fun.
They are
Yeah.
fun.
No, you had an opinion.
Yeah, my opinion is I can't believe they turned him into a half werewolf, half vampire.
Yes.
And
yeah.
see, I've written a lot of and I hate that everything always comes back to me. That I've written a lot of stuff, mythology and everything. So when the Underworld movies came out, when the first one came out, I thought it was damn awesome. Wait a sec. Oh wait, no. You can't have a vampire become a half werewolf. It just doesn't work that way.
Well, I mean, vampires do turn into wolves, though, right?
Or half
Yeah, but
werewolf.
you can't get bit the other way around though, or however it was. Whatever the
Well, no, he
no,
was already a werewolf, but he got turned into a
no,
vampire.
then he got
What
turned
they call
into
them, lichens?
Yeah, then he can't do. Yeah, well, lichens is what they call it.
Lycan.
Well, this is a whole. I could do an entire show on
A
this,
death
gentlemen, because
dealer.
I wrote a 216-page vampire novel when I was 15 years old, and it was a sequel to a screenplay that I wrote when I was 15. So yeah, I could talk about all this, and I created a game afterwards when I was like 19. I don't want to talk about this right now. Anyway, yes, you could be a very awesome. You could be an awesome
Death
Morbius.
dealer. Yes.
You could be an awesome Morbius, okay? That's what I'm saying. And we could talk about all this later. I gotta go. I want to eat. I'm gonna cook some vegetarian tostadas, actually,
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
and maybe eat my kitty.
Rich,
Uh-oh.
love you, man. Thanks for coming on.
I
Love
don't
you.
think that would
Bye-bye.
be vegetarian.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
Well, he's not wrong, Tim. You should do the Morbius. It would be cool.
No, I'd be down. I dig that vampire stuff. Like, I do think it's cool.
I'd love to see it. So, yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah,
Anyways,
I'll do it.
Unless you guys want to hang, you guys want to hang out some more? Or just call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's all
I need to get some stuff done. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude, thanks for coming on, and I love you both.
Yep.
See
Great
you later.
stream.
See ya.
Bye.
Peace, everyone.
Bye.
Later, man.
See you later.